So I just wanted to do a quick video to show everybody what it is that the material kit for the next course contains. I tried to do a Facebook Live the other night, and I don't think it came out as well, at least as well as I wanted to. So I wanted to make sure I clarified some stuff. So what we have here is all the materials needed. I've got the threads here as well as the wire, and these are the hooks that we'll be using. The TMCO TMC 100 for the dry fly, and then the 2457 for several of the emergers. So you're gonna get all I can get is 100 packs right now. I mean, like, it's crazy, this coronavirus stuff. But anyway, so you're gonna get a package like this, which will be 25 of either given hook, as well as the correct shuck material or tail material. Both these are Antron yarn, 5 inches of each, which is plenty to do the tails that are required on the X-Caddis and or the L-Carrier Emerger. And then, so if you buy this all together, you're going to get everything that I'm showing, but it's also going to be broken down into individual pattern packs. So we have Uni-Thread, 8/0, olive, black, and camel. And then ultra wire in the brassy size, copper. So if you buy, and then say you want to just tie the L-Carrier Caddis, that's cool. You're just going to get full spools of each one of these, plus your, it'll be 12 hooks and not the 25. It'll be 12 hooks, plus your hackle. And this is premium hackle. I was trying to pull it out the other night on that Facebook Live, but the problem was I had to actually hold the camera. So, so anyway, the hackle comes from this whiting cape here. This is the cape that we're going to do this on. You know, I guess if for some crazy reason enough of you want to buy the hackle, we can part the hackle out too. Just so you have it, because these capes are expensive. You know, it's like 40 bucks. Or this is a saddle. But this saddle here is a half saddle, but it is the bronze grade, but it's like 40 bucks to get all these feathers. So we'll part that out if you want it, you know, if you need to. So then also, if you buy the entire thing, you're going to get your 3 different kinds of, well, actually, this is Flashabou black, this is Flashabou peacock green, and this isn't Flashabou. It's I'm sorry, it's called Flashy Fiber, and it's in iridescent, I don't know, iridescent purple or something. Cool stuff though. It works really well on emerging patterns and whatever. Let's see, I think I covered the Antron yarn for your shucks, and then also depending on if you want to buy an individual pattern or pattern pack, you know, you'll get the corresponding dubbing, and these two are my custom blends. I use custom blends a lot. I think they help a lot when it comes to, you know, just fishing in general, man, because you got to get that natural hair in there, but then you need some shine to it as well. So anyway, so I custom blend most of my dubbing, and I think I've already, well, I showed the bags on the other picture or video, I forgot, and but I'll actually type this out, so if you want to make your own, you can make your own. I make mine in larger quantities, like this. So just because it's easier, and I can get better measurements of things. So you can do that if you want to, make your own, no problem. Oh, and then also on the Caddis, you'll have, this is Antron green. Dubbing, so you'll get that. So if you buy any individual, as we call it, pattern pack, you'll get the corresponding thread and ribbing material, whether it's going to be the black, peacock, or olive as we laid out in the courses. And so there you go. And then I think I covered hooks, but I'll do it again. So we have, I'm missing the one bag. I set it down somewhere and I can't find it. But anyway, so the 2 emerges we're going to do in the next 4-week course is going to be on this hook here, because there are going to be emerging patterns, which is the Caddis pupa, which is what we're going to be shooting for. And then we're going to have a couple of dry flied ones. So well, we're actually going to only have the one dry fly. The other one's going to be an emerging pattern as well, but you're going to want it to be closer to the top of the surface. But anyway, so if you buy the whole kit, then you're going to get this box, right? It's what I can get at Walmart. I'm sure you guys can get the same. I just want to make sure these are protected the best I can, but you'll get an actual fly that I tied, so you can have a reference, so you can pull it out and compare it to yours, because Lord knows I do that with other flies. I'll go buy one and be like, oh, how did I do? So you'll get that. If you buy the individual pack, I'll still send you a fly that's tied by me. We're just going to put it in a baggie, put some foam in there. Yeah, unless you ask me for this, maybe, if you want this, I'll go get another one or whatever and send it to you in that. If you prefer that, may get a little squished in the plastic, but anyway. So if you buy the whole thing, you're gonna get your hackle, your deer hair, your elk hair, your all your different ribbings, including your wire with the threads, the 2 custom blend dubbings that I do in these mini bags. And by the way, these things will go forever on size 12 and smaller. These guys will go forever. And so will this too, matter of fact. So it's actually, it's quite a bit of dubbing. I got dubbing I've had for years and never used or barely used. Anyway, then you're going to get your Antron shuck for tail, and you'll be able to crisscross a lot of these color combinations, which we'll cover in the class. And then you're going to get a pack of 2 packs of hooks that look like this, although, like I said, I can't seem to find the other one at the moment. I set it down and it got eaten by my fly tying desk. So there you go. So that's what the whole pack contains. It's everything you see here. These are all brand new spools. I don't want to, I've seen some companies that they'll like part this out and like wrap, I don't know, 15 inches or something like that. I don't want to do that on the wire and the thread. I don't know. I don't know. I wouldn't like that. I'd prefer to have full spools. A lot of this other stuff, though, is stuff that, if you're not fishing trout or whatever, you may not use necessarily or may not have. Or like the hackle, you may not, you may be like, hey, like $40 for some dead bird is a lot of money. I totally get it. It took me forever to start buying the good stuff. But then again, you're buying the good stuff for like every single fly pattern that you come across. You're like, oh, that's sweet. I want to tie that. So anyway, we've decided to go ahead and part some of this hackle out. I mean, I've got a lot of hackle, so we procured this in the basic. And also basically this size feather that we're going to be sending you. I'm not going to be sending you some crazy size feather. They're all gauged, and I've got them gauged between 16 and 12. So we're going to be tying on 12s. Not every dead bird is created equal. So I'm getting you as close to, if not the exact size that you're going to need for that individual pattern. Let us know how, if you guys buy this, let us know how we did on that, because that's kind of a new thing. Like nobody's doing that, like gauging hackle feathers and then selling them individually. Although it's a good way to, you're going to get, and by the way, on this, you're going to get on the hackle, you're going to get a minimum of 45 inches, and I did measure it out on the elk hair caddis on the size 12, and I was using between, I think it was like 1 5/8 inch and 2 inches of each feather for the elk hair caddis. So with 45 plus inches, I'm going to guarantee that you have a minimum 45 inches. Which will be five feathers. So there'll be 5 feathers guaranteed, minimum 45 inches. So there you go. So you'll be able to tie. I guess if you wanted to, you could tie 25 elk hair caddis if that's what you wanted. I am willing to part this out. I kind of bought this for this specific course. I had some other hackle that if I was just tying it by myself, I had some other hackle that would work, but I didn't have enough of the quantity to say, hey, everybody, if you want to get in on that, then you can get in on that. So anyway, thanks everybody for joining. If you have any questions, drop your questions below in the Facebook group, and I'm happy to answer them. Other than that, all the pricing information is going to be on the Facebook group, and we're we're working hard to get that the web page up and running. We've had some setbacks, so we'll get there. But for now, if you want to get any of this from me, then just either shoot me a message. If we're not friends on Facebook, do a friend request. That way, when I message you, that we're getting a solid connection as opposed to me going into your spam or you going into mine. And so other than that, hope everybody has a good couple of weeks, and can't wait to see you here on June 29th when we start deer and elk hair patterns.